Welcome to JTJU, give it a hand, where we just try to be a little better at the game of Clash of Clans. And here's our mastermind, Rhyhorn. Take it away.
Alright, thank you, Jace. That's Jace from the clan JTJU, actually one of the founders, the first J. So he got to do a little intro there. We've got episode 3.2 up for you, a bonus round of the last war. Couldn't help myself, did two recordings. Felix versus Slap 45. So it's the two bottom men. It's a 40 on 45 and 45 war. And what makes this one interesting is that Felix basically has nothing. He fights with cats, dogs, and a couple utensils from his kitchen. That's about it. Seriously, the guy has only no healers, no raid spells, no tier troops. It's really nothing. But we're going to put a plan together for him, and hopefully it'll help him have a shot at glory. Let's take a look at his enemy. Toggle over here, if I can find it. Alright, I've located it. Here it is. So as you can see, this guy's not too awesome. I mean, his clan castle is actually outside, easy trigger. His town hall is level 6. You'd be like, well, rule of thumb, 2 off of the town hall is about expected max for mortars and air defense. And you can see here he's got a level 4 mortar and level 3 mortar, so he's almost max, but not quite. And he's got a level 2 air defense, so he's actually weaker on air. But remember, our man Felix has got zip nothing in terms of air, and he doesn't even have a healer, so it doesn't matter. Why am I even looking at the thing? I don't know. Going on with further ground, if you want to look at rule of thumb for cannons, it's 2 plus town hall, and this guy's got a 7, a 6, a 7. So he's, again, almost max, working on it. And we'd expect 2 down on the wizard towers, and, you know. So this guy basically doesn't have a max base, but he's working on it. It's probably mid-range kind of base, but it's doable. So really the question with this becomes for Felix, and our plan is probably, he's going to be using giants, some archers, some heal spells, wall breakers. But really the biggest value he can get is what does he put in his clan castle to help him really put this base down. Because a clan castle can be quite debilitating if used correctly. So let's take a look at that. So we thought about it a while, we pondered, we wrung our hands, and we came up with this. 3 max hogs. It was a 15 size castle. We figured that if we could get the hogs, if you can, zooming down to where they actually get deployed, step 4, the theory is that we could get the hogs in play with his 2 heals, and then basically they could run amok right in this little quadrant right here and basically tear all this up if deployed correctly. But of course, before we did that, we would T-duck over here. Probably just a simple giant, maybe, to pull it out. Then it would wander in toward the wizard tower. Everything would come out, probably all archers is what we would expect. Once it's all cleared out, then we would actually do the drag step of T-duck. We'd put maybe a giant or an archer down here, and it would trail in. If that guy dies, trail him in anything. We want to get him to right about here. Oh, we don't have a kill zone X, but it's right here where my circling is going on. We want it right about there so it's away from the defenses, so back by his flags. And then at that point we want to do a distraction giant. Bang, so that they're firing on the giant, then we put our damage dealers down, the archers or wizards, whatever he chooses to use for his attack team. Once that circle kill is complete, we deploy the rest of the giants here at 3, and we're going to hammer in and try to take this area of effect Wiz Tower down because it would damage the hogs a little bit. The 3 that we have. So bang, they're in there, they're running amok, they're bouncing around. And once the wizard's town's down, then we would, as we talked about, launch the hogs, casting forward with the heal spells. And then we would actually move into, again, now this is the interesting part. Now remember we first deployed over here, we want to take this wizard tower down first so that we don't damage the hogs. And then over here, while the hogs are probably right about here, we would come here and bang the other remaining giants, 4 of them, and 2 wall breakers to take this guy down so that the hogs can continue to run amok around here without getting shot with area of effect. Once that happens, then we would actually trigger our final troops in for the cleanup effect and pray. So given all that, one might ask, well, what happened? Alright, and there are the results. Say it isn't so, Felix. Say it isn't so. Yep, clearly something went wrong here, so let's play it in slow-mo and see what we see. So if you recall, the first step of this was we wanted a T-duck giant. He does that, gets them out, that's good. They're playing. Now what's this? Why are we launching the archers and not ant trailing from the corner? The goal of the drag is to actually pull them out towards those down arrows. That doesn't happen. And then, oh Lord, now we've actually dropped the wizards right in by the defense. There is no protection, no giants. We were supposed to distract with a giant, then drop your kill team so they don't get shot at, out by the arrows so they don't get hit. And then you drop giants in front of them so that they would not be shot at and the giants would move forward, and then you actually blow it up. Now here come the giants finally. Oh, hello guys, you're a little late. So they're banging away at the wall. The wall breaks a little late. Also notice how the giants didn't come in at 3 where we said they were a little off-shifted, and how that causes the archer tower from way down by 8 o'clock to be taking out your wall breakers as you bring them in. So wall breakers late, giants misplaced. The little things are making the difference. Here come the hogs late. Now also look here, clan castle also misplaced. Should have been up 2 more so that all of them went to the archer tower. Instead he placed them right between so we got the split. The spells placement wasn't bad. But see, if we would have gone straight up, it would have been a little bit better for us. Because they would have been focused and we wouldn't have that wizard tower banging away on one of our hogs. So it's still working. The giants coming in. Timing there's okay. I'm alright with this timing. But we didn't have enough wall breakers. See how those died again too? Okay, so we're banging around. See, that hog actually made it all the way through. The hogs did their work. We just need a little better timing and placement with the wall breakers to get our giants in play and not locked out on the walls themselves. So, what do we learn here? Watching this 33% attempt at a star. Well, I think the plan wasn't bad, but you can see the little details of an attack can be the difference between 1 or 2 stars and none at all. I mean, if you recount as we went, if I think back to what he did that he should have tweaked. His first, the trigger step was okay. The giant wandered in, they came out, but then like his drag step, where he's supposed to be ant trailing archers from 9 o'clock way at the edge, one at a time. So if that one dies, you don't drop another. He's put them all in almost right next to the clan castle, so he's clustered in by the defenses. Then he panics and he's like, oh my god, I gotta kill these guys. Then he deploys a circle kill team by the wall. He loses like 1 or 2 wizards there. They do kill the team, but see, if he would have backed that up and instead out by the up-down arrow actually dropped a giant as a distract, the second D of the T-duck, and then dropped his circle kill team of wizards, and then put the rest of his giants that he's supposed to deploy in this location in front of that group so they start walking to the corner, and then put the wall breakers in at about 10 o'clock, he would have had it perfect. At that point, I think that wizard tower would have been down. His wizards would have still been alive and fighting inward because the hogs would have taken out the rest. If he would have moved that clan castle placement over a little bit, all the hogs would have gone to that one, keeping the wizards alive again, and rushed in. His spells placement was fine, but I think he would have got farther. And then a little quicker. Actually, he was all right with his other giant placement. I think that was okay. They got in, they did their job. It was just a little late. So all in all, I think those are the nuances of the game. Where you say what makes a win and what makes a loss. Timothy's iPad. There you go. So that'll do it for today. Till next war. Clash on.